I don't know where your headphones are. Ladies and gentlemen, the time has come for a glorious stream. We are looking for Dylan's headphones, which seem to have flown the coop somewhere.
I'll make do.
He'll make do with the power of rock. The power of rock is what he will make do. I'm going to share this with music friends because I'm a sharing soul. I like to share things because I'm a sharer. I like to share things because I'm a sharer. There's a new sharer in town. His name's Drake. Look out. Beware. Share to a group. Gristle Kingdom, a powerful fiefdom of glory and destruction. Hey, friends, what's going on out there? Paul Schwartz tuning in from Montreal. Are you scarfing down a little bit of that poutine, a little smoked meat? Delicious. Poutine and smoked meat. Genia up in the Dual Metropolitan Complex. Genia up in the Dual Metropolitan Complex. Hicks. Dual Metropolitan. Dual Metropolitan Complex, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, love from the Dual Metropolitan Complex. This is the Gil Paris Reverend, outfitted with Fishman Fluence, single with pickups. Woodshed Guitar Experience. It's going to be a good one, Lee Martin. I see you. Michael Burrell in the house. Greetings to you. I, for one, am excited that the Bucks finally showed up last night and proceeded to apply a steadfast butt kicking here in Milwaukee. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Say what? Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis. It's hard to say that over and over again, but I think you know what I mean. It's a glorious jam. This is a guitar that our friends at Reverend settled right up with. It's a Gil Paris signature model. Gil Paris, an excellent guitar player in the New York City area. And this has these Fishman Fluence single with pickups on board, and I dig them. I dig them a lot, is what I'd like to say. that kind of spirited musical activity. Those spirited musical proclivities, nothing wrong with that. That's a new little tune I came up with today, as a matter of fact, that little... Oh. I like that. I'm going to turn that into something. Oh, can you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Wasn't quite sure I was going to do that one myself. We did it though. Westalica. The dirty Stalis. West Allis, Wisconsin, ladies and gentlemen. Otherwise known as the dirty or Westalica. That's a tune I've had laying in the coffer since I was a very young one. I was just up at Stevens Point last week. We had a little unexpected couple days. That's where I went to college, up there in Stevens Point. There was a club out there called the 2nd Street Pub. And I'd play out there with my ensemble. And we used to do that song. I think I called it Monster Mode back in the time because that was, that was how I would get when I was a little croissant. Monster Mode. Anyway, and that was the tune that came up with a little Hendrixian in nature. Matty K says, was looking at the Koch amps on Instagram. They're making a lot of the Greg amps. Yes, they are. They're coming, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you who've been waiting for the signature Greg amp, of which COVID has made it very difficult to make the quantities of them necessary to placate the desires and wishes of the people that want to purchase them because of supply chain issues. People need tissues. Wow. Supply chain issues. People need tissues. Yes, Nathan, a little Hendrix is good for you. A lot of Hendrix is even better. Gil Paris, I see you out there. You're a powerful warrior. Beware. Wow. Gil Paris in the house. His signature instrument, a glorious weapon. He is a glorious weapon of guitar-slinging savagery. He's out in New York, slaying demons with the power of rock. Power of rock. Power of rock. And the majesty of roll, if we're honest. That's what's happening. So beware. Take care. Gil Paris, his own self. That's right, Matty K. He's in the house. He's in the house. That's a majestic sound of rock right there, is it not, Dylan James? Let's do a little bit of that grip song. That's a fun one to play. It's got all kinds of noises in it. was some strange sounds afoot. Some strange sounds afoot in the night, during the day. Didn't tune pretty doggone well, considering I gave it a good thwacking and attacking. I gave it a thwacking. I gave it an attacking. You know what? It's got them Fishman fluence gristle-tone. No, these aren't the gristle-tone. I'm so used to saying it. It's the Fishman fluence single width pickup for Stratocasters, or single width, what they call S-type guitars, I guess is the politically correct way to say it. S-type guitars. And this, of course, is the Gil Paris signature model from our friends at Reverend Guitars. It's a glorious specimen. Carina body, roasted maple neck. This one's got a pow, Faro fingerboard. Comes stock with these Fishman pickups, and they sound diggity doggone special. I'm going to say special. There we go. Nutshell. But Andy Boderman's out there. Andy Boderman, we just have to remark on the food porn that Andy Boderman's been putting on his social media posts. He's hawking delicious prepared meats in a variety of different iterations. Edible iterations. Wow. Edible iterations. Edible iteration. How do we like that mixer, Greg Koch? We dig it.
Yeah, it's great.
It's coming quite handy for our activities here in Orange Room. Especially when we get Toby down and we go through that. That's our interface to go into the computes. And it's also my monitor when I'm listening to activities, when we're engaging in activities here in Orange Room. In the Orange Room, activities are afoot in the Orange Room. My son and I were out in the Mojave Desert at his buddy's place. I put on one of the live streams and it led us to a 3-hour Cortez the Killer jam at 1:30 a.m. outside, 100 watts. Oh, that's fantastic.
Nice.
I like that. I'm all for it. Nice. Maddie K says, actually, prepared meats can be very erotic, George Costanza. Yeah, George Costanza found anything very erotic. Greetings from Germany. Greetings to you in Deutschland. Oh, there you go. Something crazy. Something crazy there for the kids. That was a little adaptation of the old Foolish Mortals, old Tune of Mine from Strat's Got Your Tongue record. A record called Strat's Got Your Tongue. Strat's Got Your Tongue. What's going on out there in movie land? Is there a place to find old live shows? If you go to my page on the YouTube, they are there in plenty. 4 to 5 a week, either with Dylan and I, myself, or the Koch Marshall Trio. There's a whole lot. Can you dig it? Or will you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig it? I just had a magic mushroom flashback, thanks. Well, Eddie, that's what we're here for, to allow you to cross-percolate with various different dimensions of your choosing, or sometimes not of your choosing. Cross-dimensional jams, that's kind of how we look at our activities. Can you dig it? Mm-hmm. Digging it like a subway factory. I can dig it, Matty. Matty. Yes. I got to play live this weekend at a festival, and the new Gristletone pickups in the telly rocked the world. Excellent, Paul. That's what I like to hear. That makes me feel proud. Yeah, bass player is late again. Right. No bass player here in the orange room. Is it time for Absinthe? Boy, it's been a while since I played that song. Scott Larson out in Brookfield. Letting the good times rule. Greetings, Scott Larson. What strings? I use D'Addario NYXLs 10 through 46. D'Addario NYXLs 10 through 46. What does Dylan's t-shirt say? It says Gene Krupa. Gene Krupa, drummer of note. He liked that wacky tobacco, Gene Krupa. Did you ever see that? Yeah, ever see that biopic of his back in the day? He had problems with Mary Jane. Smoke a little bit of that dope. He had problems. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful, ladies and gentlemen. Gotta be careful. You get crouped. Yeah. Oh, yeah, folks. That's it in a nutshell. Well, you know what? Let's, for the hell of it, I'm going to grab this. I got my new Gristletone pickups P90s. And, of course, I have a rubber guitar that they come stock in, but I also have this Lester Palfus model, which has the version of the pickups that everyone can buy. If they don't get the rubber guitar, they can get a standalone set, which is what's in this bad boy. Whoa! Dylan destroyed his kid on that. That's one of our little tunes. We call that Mooney's Revenge because it's kind of Keith Moon-esque, Who-esque for the kids. It's Who-esque. It's Who-esque for the kids. Down, 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 diddle down, 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 diddle down, 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 diddle down, 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 diddle down. It's kind of a cloudy day here in Wisconsin, although we're quite rejuvenated by the Bucks finally showing up to the finals. And administering a steadfast walloping last evening, as we knew it was going to happen at some point. Random boogie. When you get a random boogie, you just gotta stand clear, stand firm. You gotta stand clear, you gotta stand firm. So again, these are my signature Fishman Fluence Gristle-tone P90s on board this here guitar. They're available now. You can go online and find them. You can go online and find them. Can you dig it? It's important to go online and find them. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to go online and find them. Don't be afraid. Oh, is Lucifer okay? Yeah, this is a guitar that can take a licking and keep on ticking. I would imagine it's still in tune as well. Pretty much. Yep, it's just fine. No damage to old Lucy. Lucifer, it took a tumble. Lucifer, it's okay. Lucifer. Let's do a little. Here's a song from, although, you know, we probably won't have lockdown again. We certainly hope not, right? Those days are gone. However, this is going back to earlier days of the COVID crisis, ladies and gentlemen, when we were all at home. And if we were lucky enough not to get sick or be horribly accosted by financial distress, we took our time eating a lot of food. And this is a song that is about that very situation. It goes something like this here. Thank you, Mr. Quarantine, from keeping me safe from COVID-19. When the going gets rough, the rough get hangry for something sweet or maybe a little tangy. Whoa, what? Now I need to lose a quarantine. I think I've gained a quarantine. Eating those crunch berries was a whole lot of fun. Now I need to lose a quarantine. That's right. 'Cause when my double chin goes round in third, I need to lose a quarantine. Well, tacos from Chilongo, pizza from Y East, nothing left to do but sit around and feast a quarantine. Lord, I need to lose it. 'Cause when my double chin goes round in third, I need to lose that quarantine. Well, Hector's is down on the left, left's is down on the right. If you're feeling like a little takeout tonight, quarantine, I need to lose it. 'Cause when my double chin goes round in third, I need to lose a quarantine. Rice Krispie treats are good, 7-layer bars are better, but Reese's reigns supreme in any kind of weather. Corn tongue. No, I need to lose it. Cause when my double chin goes round in third, I need to lose a quarantine. 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 I need to lose a quarantine. Quarantine. Oh, I need to lose it. Cause when my double chin goes round in third, I need to lose a quarantine. Yes. Sometimes I need to lose a quarantine. It happens. Sometimes you need to lose a quarantine. Great question. Do you have a video showing that with an application you can translate into Spanish because you are? Oh, thank you very much. I do not. That song is available on the Koch Marshall Trio record called From the Upna. And it is available on wherever intergoogles are intergoogled. So you can check it out. Spirited musical activity is at hand, Sassy Cat. That's what we like to do, engage in musical activity. We have those kind of proclivities. We have those kinds of proclivities. How many mics does Dylan use for the show? That's a good question.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5 microphonies on his drum kit. 6.
6 including kick.
He's got 6. Especially the attractive individual. Yes, a song by Slim Jim Hendrix. Attractive individual. Attractive individual. I see you on down on the scene. Attractive individual. That's the PC version of that song. You don't want to objectify. You do want to say, you know what, you're an attractive individual. Tribute 50. No, Alan, this is a USA Gibson, USA Standard original collection 50s Les Paul. Be careful, that guitar could lead to a Tonewood argument. Yes, there's always Tonewoods doing battle. Great battle is nigh. All right, let's do one more for the kids. You know what? Sometimes I just feel like doing a little Zapparoni. I know we did this one the other day, but I just want to do it. This guitar gets that sound, which I like. It gets that sound. It's good to have rock and roll in the kit, I think. Is it wrong? I don't think so. It's good for you. All right, question time. Dylan has a microphone as well. Don't be afraid to pitch out your questions. Pitch out your questions. Don't be afraid. Yeah, Jimmy Page toned it. That's what we're going for. That little slap back. It gets that savage sound. It's just good, clean fun. Which headstock tuner do I use? I use these Fishman ones. I've got a ton of. I also have Snarks, but I have the Fishman FT2s. Although right now they're out of juice. I gotta fill them full of juice. Dylan's favorite drummer.
Probably Bonham.
John Bonham.
Easily Bonham.
Is it John Bonham? John Bonham. Greg, we noticed recently that your snare and top hat were missing. Were you at another gig? Yes, he was. He was in the Upna doing a gig. He was in the Upna doing a gig. He was in the Upna doing a gig. In the Upna. That's right.
I'm going to go grab some water.
He's going to grab some water, ladies and gentlemen. He's been blacksmithing all day long. Can you dig it? Dylan, is there a a tennis shoe that you like to drum in the best? They're all the same, he says. As long as it's not a what? As long as it's not a boot, he can do the do. He can do the do. Oh shit, microphone's freaking falling. Damn it. Oh, for the love of Patrick Swayze. For the love of Patrick Swayze. I don't know where that came from. Mike fell. I picked it up, saw it. That's what I did. What is Dylan making at the hearth of his smithy? He is actually working with a blacksmith friend of ours. He's kind of apprenticing and working on, they're doing a chandelier for someone. Mark Greenbaum says, I have a Fender Cybertwin SC because I saw you do the demo in Nashville. Thanks, dude. Oh, well, thank you. That was many yarns ago, my friend. Those were cool amps, though. Doggone it. Favorite jazz guitarist? Oh, I don't know if I have the favorite. I have favorites. I like, I guess back in the day, you know, Kenny Burrell and George Benson, and then Grant Green, Charlie Christian, Wes Montgomery, Barney Kessel, Joe Pass, for sure, Tal Farlow. Those were the kind of more straight ahead-ish dudes that I got into. Can you dig it? Westalica, that's it, Brian. Birthplace of Liberace and real heavy metal. I don't know about that, but I will say that Stalis is quite a community. When do you come to Germany? What thought of a bar? Well, you know what, Ben? We are coming over there in November, it looks like. We're going to go over there and we're going to play somewhere in Aachen. Our tour manager and booking agent over there, Klaus Schmidt from Tourworks AC, is booking some gigs as we speak. If you know of a place that's willing to pitch out some sweet cash, you get a hold of him. Lee Rittenauer, yeah, I had the Captain Fingers record, you bet. I also, there was a record he did with Dave Grusin that I really liked. Yeah, I like Lee Rittenauer, Larry Carlton, John Schofield, Mike Stern, you know, the boys. Ever play around with 07 strings like Billy Gibb? No, that's too doggone Too doggone skinny for me. Rockin' in Aachen. Yes. Aachen! Funky Klaus is on the prowl for some gigs. He is indeed. He is indeed, friends. And then we're going to the UK for 2 weeks. It looks like that's all happening. So, how do I feel about ebony fretboard? I like it, Jeff. I have an ebony fretboard on my new Reverend signature guitar. Has an ebony fingerboard. Can you dig it? Tom says he saw Written Hour in 1978. I bet it was excellent. I bet it was excellent. And Captain Fingers. Captain Fingers. Where in the UK? Well, we're doing a bunch of different places. I know we're going to be in Londinium area again. We're in the Half Moon in Putney. I know we're going to be playing there again. We're playing in Whitstable and Sheffield. And I don't know if we're getting up to Birmingham again or not. I can't remember. We'll be in the Isle of Wight for a couple of days. I'll have it all on the website sooner than later. Abel Boreal on bass. Yeah. Fantastic. Old Abel Boreal, man, that guy. Magnificent. Yes, I'm sorry to hear about that, UK friends, losing to Italia in that great contest. I'm sorry for it. Favorite Tribal Tech album? You know, I had Dr. Wu. I think that was my favorite one. Dr. Wu. Are you planning to visit Peach or Anderton's when in Britain? You know, Maddie, I don't know yet. I'm sure the answer to that will be yes, but right now, I don't know. Dr. He. Is that what I said? I can't remember. Did I say Dr. Wu? I meant Dr. He. Woo, he. I guess I'm just messing up left, right, and center. You know what? Sometimes I need my Prevagen. I need my... Actually, I don't take Prevagen. My mind is sufficiently intact. Although sometimes I do forget things and say woo instead of he. Yeah. Can we hear how you have that slapback set? Certainly. I have it on... What's my favorite Little Feat song? Well, my favorite Little Feat song of the bigger band era might be All That You Dream. Although I've been listening to the first couple records a lot lately, and those are excellent records. Strawberry Flats is a great song. Ripped off, running down, and my guitar burned as I was clowning. I haven't seen a better head in a week, and the shoes feel like a part of my... Let me go down. That's a great song. Sorry, I lost control there for a minute. I got into the jam. I've already got tone prints with TC Electronics. They already have my tone prints up there. I did a couple different ones, actually, both for the slapback, or both for the flashback delay and then for the Hall of Fame reverb, I believe. Rock and Roll Doctor's a good one, absolutely. You know, also Teenage Nervous Breakdown. You know, some contend that rock and roll is bad for the body, bad for the soul, bad for the heart, bad for the mind, bad for the make something crazy, and you know what I'm saying. It's a good one. Some contend that rock and roll. Really enjoyed learning the rhythm parts to your slide book. Oh, thank you very much, Brian. I'm glad you're digging it. Live at the Rainbow Theater. Yeah, that's Waiting for Columbus. That's an excellent record. That is an excellent record. I'm late to the party, Greg. Any updates on the release of your smaller signature Koch amp? Yes, I did get it up. They have the cabinets made, ready to rock. There were supply chain issues with a transformer that they've been using for the OTS feature, which I believe is also used in some way, shape, or form on this amplifier. So as a result, they got weighted a little bit, but the cabinets are made, and as soon as they get all the parts in, they'll be coming out. Jason says, hi, I always have fun watching you play. Your tone is always off the charts. Thank you. Is that Gold Top with the Fishman P90s your favorite guitar now? I do like it quite a bit. I prefer, it has a different kind of focused tone. I prefer my Reverend guitar. I'm not just saying that because it's my signature guitar, but we did work on it for my tone purposes. And so that one's a little bit more dialed into my specifications, although I do really like this guitar. And for the purposes of doing these Fishman live feeds, it's cooler for you all to see and hear the pickups that you can actually get and put into your guitar, as opposed to the Reverend, you have to buy it as is. Even though those pickups are the same as this one, but this format with the 2 volumes and the 2 tones and the 3 sounds is what you yourself can purchase if you should so desire. Pizza night at Fort Koch? Not tonight, unfortunately. We were actually going to this Van Gogh exhibit tonight, where it's like not interactive, but you kind of like get enveloped in Van Gogh. They have projections all over the wall and whatnot. And we're going tonight, the whole clan. I like me some Van Gogh. Can you dig it? Do I miss the Greg Martin 58 LP? Sometimes I do, Scott K. I got to be honest with you. Well, listen, folks, thanks so much for tuning in. I will see you back here tomorrow at 3 p.m. for the Wildwood feed. Got a delicious Reverend Descent in Black Sparkle. I think it's a Wildwood exclusive. I want to play that rascal. It's probably going to be a pre-recorded version. We're heading up to Minneapolis to do some business tomorrow. So I think I'm going to record it in the morning. And so, unfortunately, I won't be interacting, but it will be on, and I think it's going to be fun. So there you have it. Folks, have a pleasant remainder of your evening, and we'll see you cats later.